Did you know that a prolonged power blackout could wipe out your financial security in ways you've never considered? Hello everyone, this is Financial Inspector Today. I'm sharing critical strategies to protect your money during electrical grid failures. Whether you're concerned about seasonal outages, infrastructure vulnerabilities, or emergency preparedness, this video contains essential information that financial advisors rarely discuss. Most people are honestly dangerously unprepared for the financial consequences of extended power outages. Spoiled refrigerated goods, emergency accommodation costs, lost income from business or work disruptions, transaction fees from emergency withdrawals, price gouging for essential supplies, and even data and identity theft vulnerability. The financial services industry has become almost entirely dependent on continuous electrical power. When systems go dark, we face a troubling reality. ATMs stop working, electronic payments fail, banking services become unavailable, and financial security systems go offline. What's particularly concerning is that digital assets and records can become temporarily inaccessible, leaving you vulnerable if you haven't implemented proper protective measures. First and foremost, maintain an emergency cash reserve at home in a secure, waterproof, fireproof container. Financial advisors typically recommend keeping 3 to 5% of your liquid assets in physical cash, with denominations primarily in $20 bills, rather than larger bills that might be difficult to use during emergencies. Strategic cash positioning is honestly essential. Consider dividing your emergency cash between your primary residence, a secure secondary location, and a portable emergency kit. Remember that during prolonged outages, cash becomes the primary transaction method as electronic payment systems fail. Establish accounts at multiple financial institutions, ideally including a major national bank with robust disaster recovery systems, a local community bank or credit union that may restore services faster locally, and an online bank with different data center locations than your primary bank. This banking redundancy ensures that if one institution's systems remain offline, you'll maintain access to financial resources through alternative channels. Most importantly, keep physical copies of your account information, including account numbers, routing numbers, and customer service phone numbers. Digital-only records become inaccessible during electrical failures. Power outages create prime opportunities for financial identity theft as security systems fail and, well, people become desperate. So, to protect yourself, consider these steps. Freeze your credit reports before major anticipated weather events. Keep offline copies of your important financial documents, and use a non-electric document shredder for any financial paperwork. It's also wise to secure physical financial documents in waterproof containers. You might even want to use a lockbox at a financial institution that has robust backup power. Just remember, identity thieves specifically target vulnerable periods like power outages when, normal protections are compromised. Certain investments have historically maintained or even increased in value during infrastructure disruptions. We're talking about physical precious metals like gold and silver coins, not just certificates, treasury inflation-protected securities, funds in the consumer staples sector, utilities that focus on grid modernization, and companies specializing in backup power solutions. All right, so to really get ahead of any blackout scenario, you'll want to create a comprehensive blackout financial emergency plan. That means putting together a household emergency budget, specifically for those outage periods. You'll need to choose a designated financial decision maker and also name a backup decision maker just in case. Make a list of your bill payment priorities and be sure to include manual payment methods, since online options might not be available. Keep contact information handy for your financial institution's disaster response teams. It's important to keep an inventory of your valuable assets along with proper documentation. And don't forget your insurance policy information, including instructions for filing claims without relying on electronics. This whole plan should be printed, laminated, and stored right there with your emergency supplies. And, it's a good idea to review and update it every 3 months as your financial circumstances change. Here's the critical insight most people miss. Financial protection during blackouts isn't just about having some emergency cash on hand. It's about, well, creating systematic redundancy across your entire financial life. The most devastating financial losses during power outages often don't come from the direct emergency expenses, but from the cascading effects of being locked out of our modern financial systems. When I've worked with clients who've gone through major power disruptions, I've seen a really clear pattern. Those who put comprehensive protection strategies in place bounced back financially within a few weeks, while folks who relied only on digital solutions often faced months of financial headaches. So just remember this crucial principle. In our digital financial world, every electronic convenience is also a vulnerability when the power goes out. Each electronic financial tool you use needs a non-electronic backup. Let's quickly recap the essential strategies to protect your finances from electrical blackouts. First, maintain strategic cash reserves in secure, distributed locations. Second, create banking redundancy by working with several institutions. Third, implement identity protection measures that specifically address power outage vulnerabilities. Fourth, diversify your investments, making sure some are allocated to blackout-resistant assets. And fifth, develop and regularly update your blackout financial emergency plan. By putting these protective measures in place, you're not just preparing for a temporary inconvenience, you're actually safeguarding your financial future against those increasingly common infrastructure vulnerabilities. Unlike reactive financial planning, this proactive blackout protection gives you immediate peace of mind and long-term financial security, no matter when the next major outage might occur. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and share this video with friends and family who could use this crucial financial protection knowledge. And hey, leave a comment sharing your own experiences with financial challenges during power outages. Your insights could really help others in our community. Remember, financial security isn't just about growing your wealth. It's about protecting what you've already built, especially during those unexpected crises. Until next time, this is Finance Inspector, helping you build financial resilience in an unpredictable world.